This week in superhero news, Captain Cold tweets his wiener to mixed results, later pointing out that the word cold is, in fact, right there in the name. Good evening. I'm C. Scott Lovejoy with your weekly dose from Back to the Past. It was a big weekend for us for two reasons. First of all, the Sunday Mutt March for the Michigan Humane Society went very well. We really appreciate all the donations that came in, both through our online webpage and through cash donations at the store. All told, as we went to walk that morning, we took them just a little under $700 to benefit homeless pets, and we very much appreciate your help. In other news of this weekend, of course, the big deal for comics fans was X-Men First Class, the movie. We told you what we thought on BackToThePast.tv in our review thread, and we would love to know what you think. So please go to BackToThePast.tv, chime in on the thread, and let us know what you thought of the movie. But we were pretty impressed with it. We enjoyed it. Now, here's Mike Bones with a little bit of information about the Flashpoint comics that are coming in on the rack. Mike?
Hi, Mike here, and on account of Flashpoint being a major catalyst for a major change in the DC universe, we've decided that all the Flashpoint miniseries and one-shots are going to continue to be discounted at the new book discount of 20% off. We're going to put them on last week's rack, and then we're going to move them over here to the first section of trade paperbacks, where there's going to be a dedicated Flashpoint section. So if you guys decided that you missed out on it and you want to jump on, Flashpoint's going to be right here. We're going to have a sign right there, right across from last week's book, so you can't miss it.
If you listened to last week's broadcast, you'll remember that we said we came up with an auction for the month of June. That's going to be on Tuesday, June 28th. And that auction will be online only, so there won't be any attendance here in the store. We invite you to come and watch the live stream as we go through 400 lots of pop culture auction. It won't be specifically comics related, although there will be some comics in it, but it's going to stretch the gamut of the products we carry here in the store through action figures, statues, posters, magazines, all over the board. That is going to be at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, June 28th. And you'll be able to register through Proxy Bid, and that catalog will be going up Wednesday or Thursday this week, so you can take a look at it. In the meantime, here's Pete to tell us what he's got on eBay Live this week that's closing on Sunday. Pete.
We have some really interesting pieces this week. We've got a mix. I mean, it's just all over the board. We've got a Jimi Hendrix figure. We've got a couple resin kits. One's the Joker. It's got two different heads. It's got Cesar Romero's head and the classic Joker. We have a Fly resin kit, the Universal Monsters. We've got a Batmobile prop replica, the 1966 one up there. We've got Lord of the Rings figures, or as you Elven people would say, we also have South Pacific restaurant menus from the 60s. We've got Charlie Brown figures. We've got a John Morton Declaration of Independence signer pendant. We've got Garbage Pail Kids. We've got Legos. We've got Maisto cars from Marvel up there. We've got all kinds of stuff. We got Mickey Mouse. We've got, it's crazy. It's just there's pages and pages and pages of stuff. But in addition to the live stuff that we have, I wanted to point out, some people have been kind of confused. We also have over 6,000 items available on the eBay store that are available for purchase, and you don't have to purchase them through eBay themselves. You can just come right into the store and purchase them from us. We can go right into the back room and get them for you. So I just wanted to show you one of the more interesting pieces, because Back to the Past sells everything, including an accordion from East Germany. Yeah, that's how we roll.
It's a communist accordion?
It's a communist accordion. This is what they played when the Berlin Wall fell.
And to round out the news this week, I'd like to tell you about a store event that's coming up on Tuesday, June 21st. That is 21st. That is the week that the Captain America film comes out later in the week. So what we'd like to do in celebration of the Captain America movie is have a Captain America store event on that Tuesday, June 21st. Mike Mullins is telling me we're going to pull out all the stops and have some fun with this one. We're going to be watching the old Captain America film that rates, I think, 2.5 stars out of 10 if you look up the ratings on it, but it should be fun to watch. We can all groan together if you join us here in the store. We're going to be serving some snacks that night, and we're going to have a sale on everything related to Captain America, whether it be a trade paperback, a back issue, an action figure, a statue, a magazine. If you can find it and it's got Captain America on it in the shop, it's going to be 20% off that night. So please join us, enjoy some snacks, and enjoy a really bad movie as we get ready for the premiere of the Captain America film.
So Pete just showed you his stupid little harmonica. Check this out. Gilbert Toys were best known for their Erector sets. They were the ones that built the early Erector sets. They would come in these wooden boxes back then. Well, it turns out, before Gilbert was doing Erector sets, or around the same time, they also thought there'd be big money in the magic industry. So they were doing these boxed magic sets, and they came in the same cool wooden boxes that the Erector sets came in. So, picked this up about a week ago in Singapore. Look at this thing. Graphics on it and everything. 1921. Comes with all kinds of different tricks and things to do. The cool thing about it is this trick here, one of the cool things, is the old pull the handkerchief out of your sleeve trick. Well, because this thing is from 1921, one of the handkerchiefs is a United States flag, but it's a 48-star flag before we added Alaska and Hawaii. How cool is that? It's got a little magic book. It's got the old Houdini lock and chain trick. It's got all kinds of stuff. But the funny thing about this is, one of the things that was in it were these two chalkboards, these two Mysterio chalkboards that were part of it here. Now, I don't know what the trick was or what it involved, and this thing clearly hasn't been touched in probably 50 or 60 years, but some kid wrote on one of the chalkboards, "This show stinks." How great is that? Reporting from Back to the Past, I'm Andy Serenisi. Have a good day.
That's all we've got for you this week. So as always, keep shopping Back to the Past and enjoy that pop culture madness. I'm C. Scott Lovejoy, and I'll talk to you next week.